gonna rain Saturday and Sunday, so I don't want to miss a chance to plant. I did get another bag of these from Costco today. I decided to go ahead and get it because they had sold the majority of them since the last time I went in. So I'm still trying to figure out the location of where I want to plant my elephant ears, but today I have some containers over in this corner which I'll move to, or move them over here, and I want to plant the caladiums. I don't really know how the caladiums are going to do in this corner, but I just want to plant those in those containers just to see how they'll do. So that's what I'm going to do, and a couple other just like little, maybe little cleanup things today and tomorrow. But I have some tulips coming up in these containers in the back. I don't really have a lot else going on today or this week. It's mid-March, and our last frost date in my zone 8B is next weekend, or no, actually it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I think last year it was around March 20 something, and it said on the Farmer's Almanac website that it was March the 13th, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and start planting some things, but not a lot of my seeds, because we have a lot of storms and I don't want them to get washed away in the storms. So that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, I moved these over here so I can plant these caladiums in each one of these, and then I may put it back in this corner, and if not, I'll figure out somewhere to move it. It's gonna rain this weekend. I don't want them to get washed out of the container, so yeah, I'm gonna plant them in here, and then I also, my water hose is right there. That way I can water them easily, and then just put them back in that corner, or maybe move them over here just for this week. They get 18 inches tall. They should be planted 2 inches deep and 6 inches apart. And it says on the bottom to plant them in January to March for my zone. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I got these, this is what I'm gonna plant today in these containers. It said this whole thing is for sun and shade gardens. Here's what they look like in the bag. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the bag. Okay, you can see it, but it's kind of hard to see it because the color. So here they are. These are the caladiums, and I'm planting 1, 2, 3 in this one and 3 in that one, and that still leaves me I have 3 other bags, so I still have, I think, 18 left to plant. So I'm gonna cover these up with soil. The other thing that happened this week was the time change on Sunday. So I am really happy to get an extra hour, or it'll be longer than that at some point, an extra hour of time when I get home after work to be able to plant and come outside and like start getting the garden ready for spring. I'm gonna go to get some more garden soil. I have to add it every year because it gets kind of washed away, or it just kind of gets packed down on the newer beds, and this one right here, because this is pretty heavy clay. But I saw Costco had some Miracle Grow. It was raised bed mix, which I've never used, but it was $7.99 for a huge bag. I do grow, I experiment with some vegetables. I really like to grow like zucchini or squash or something this year, just to see how that does. I've grown squash before and pumpkins and had a little bit of luck, but I would like to actually grow some beans and some zucchini. Zucchini squash or yellow squash, summer squash, whatever they call it. But anyway, I want to get a garden plan together, kind of lay out what I'm going to plant on each side, and then what I do is if something fails and it just doesn't germinate, I'll either replant a similar seed or just plant something else altogether. Primarily what I end up planting every year is zinnias, cosmos, sunflowers. Last year I had a big patch of black-eyed Susans right here. I hope they come back. I mean, they're here, but I don't know. We'll see. They grow pretty fast once it gets hot. Leave a comment if you want to share like what you're getting ready to start planting or planning, if it's too early to start planting in your garden this spring.